Indian summers are synonymous with Alfonso or Hapus mangoes, and so are mocktails and beverages made out of those. Hey guys, this is Varun Inamdar and welcome to Rajshri Food. Today, let's make mango mojito. Mojito, for the uninitiated, is a classic Cuban highball beverage. Well, today we are of course avoiding the liquors and the alcohols, and we are making 3 varieties of mango mojitos. The first thing is to soak chia seeds or sabja seeds in some cold water. We need to give this a little bit of a stir and allow these to soak for around 8 to 10 minutes. And in that time, let's make the mojito in the blender. The first thing, because it's a lemon and mint based beverage, the first thing of course is to use some fresh lemon. Let's squeeze the juice in the blender itself. Well, classically it's a muddled beverage. By muddling, I mean you build it up in a glass and then you kind of use a muddler, a wooden stick, and you kind of mash the lemon and the mint. We're not doing that. In case you wish to do that, you can do that. But in this case, we're making it absolutely fresh and quick. So that's the lemon part. To this, I'm adding in fresh mango pulp. This is from the Alfonso's. Let's retain a little. To this, I'll add in some sugar syrup, and along with this, some black salt. To this, some ice cubes, along with the chilled water, of course. And let's top it up with a little more water. To this, let's add in some aerated water or soda. And now, let's blend this. Let's give this a quick taste check. Well, perfect. Let's start assembling. In a tall glass, let's add in some ice cubes. To this, let's add in some slices of lime or lemon, and along with this, soaked sabja or chia seeds. Let's top it up with mango mojito. Few sprigs of mint. That's the first variety which is done. Let's move on to the second variant, which is ginger and rose. For that, I'm using a knob of ginger. And let's grate this in the mojito mix. If you like it nice and strong, you can of course use more. I like it subtle, so I'm using very less. That should be good. Let's give this one more quick blend. Let's move on to the assembly. For this, let's begin with some ice. And this time, some rose syrup. Let's top this with the ginger and mango mojito mix this time. And finally, to make this extra pretty, let's place a wedge of fresh mango. Let's move on to the third variant, which is mango and mint. And add in some fresh mint leaves. And to just give it a little bit of an extra zing, I'm adding in a little bit of a green chili. Well, do not make it extra spicy, just a wee bit to give that little bit of a difference. Let's move on to the building up. Let's add in some ice cubes. To this, let's add in the retained mango pulp. Well, instead of this, you could also add in fresh cubes of mango. And finally, let's build this up with mango, mint and chili mojito. Finally, let's top this up with a slit green chili. With this, 3 varieties of mango mojito is ready for you to impress your family. And this certainly takes the pleasure of savoring mangoes to another level. Do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to Rajshri Food. This is the Bombay Chef signing off.